Leo, these are your cards. Leo, these are your cards. Leo, the first thing I notice is the lack of major arcanas. Speaking of lack, the overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. The solution to this, as one well-known tarot reader on YouTube says, is to not call attention to your weaknesses. This is for June 2026, or whenever this reading finds you, and Jupiter goes into your sign this month. So it's supposed to be the start of your lucky year. Sometimes they're not so lucky, but they do get better towards the end. But let's see where this is going. In week 1, you have the Ace of Pentacles. In week 2, you have the Knight of Swords. In week 3, you have the Page of Swords. And in week 4, you have the Four of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Looks like the best thing about the reading so far, but we will see what the clarifiers bring. It's a brand new beginning, abundant beginning. It says, it's the hand of God saying, plant the seed and it will grow. And that's what your lucky year brings for you, Leo. It's the chance to plant some seeds and see what happens. In week 2, you have the Knight of Swords, and it's rushing towards the Ace of Pentacles. But you don't need to rush. You have a whole year or more beyond, obviously. And especially with Pluto in Aquarius, your opposite sign. It could all be about Aquarius this year for you. Or for a while. Perhaps you're married to one. Perhaps you have them in your family. But yeah, that's going to influence, as it will influence Aquarius having Jupiter in your sign. So the Page of Swords in week 3, it's about learning, getting knowledge. Maybe you're curious about an Aquarian. Knowledge is always powerful, and Aquarians are about accumulating knowledge to pass on. Leo is about the heart, and your ruling planet is the sun. Heart is your body part. So yeah, you're effervescent, always shining, but this doesn't look so effervescent, this reading. So let's see what the clarifiers will bring, but the Four of Pentacles is about the foundation. It could also be holding on too tightly to what you already have, especially in your lucky year. You can build more. Maybe there's a connection with Aquarius in that you both feel like you're not where you want to be, but it takes time and you can get there. Yeah, the Page of Swords is standing out. The card of studiousness, gaining knowledge, starting at the ground with the Four of Pentacles, but not rushing. They're trying to get there too fast. Taking your time, not calling attention to your weaknesses, and getting into the church, going in, saving yourself. Let's see what the clarifiers bring. Please like and subscribe. And yes, get in that church. You're looking at it, but that's not enough. You have to get in there and warm up. And then think about where you want to go next, what you want to do. Maybe the Hanged Man will show up. Pisces is a good match. Or Sagittarius. They used to share Jupiter, and now it's going, well, no, Sorry, that's Sagittarius. Never mind, Leo. Never mind about that bit. But Sagittarius is a fire sign like you. So there must be something there. All right. Let's see what the clarifiers bring. Leo, these are your clarifiers. All right, Leo. I was happy to see the Strength card. You finally showing up. Yes. Taking control. The other overall energy is the Page of Wands. Going on the adventure. It is Sagittarius's card. So none of the cards I said would showed up, but yeah, you definitely need to go on the adventure. Get out of this Five of Pentacles mode. In week 1, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is Justice. One of the 3 major arcanas that showed up in the clarifiers. So Justice and the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you will finally get the justice you deserve. What you deserve as far as money goes. Maybe you haven't been paid properly. Are you getting what you deserve in pay for what you do? With the Knight of Swords, you have the Tower and the Knight of Wands. Tower and the Knight of Wands. The Tower is not bad. It's being brought down to reality, brought down to earth. Perhaps you were too far on an adventure and had to be brought back down to earth. I don't know, maybe you were... Perhaps, Leo can get into their egos sometimes, so maybe there's something there that needed to be enlightened. And that's what the Tower does. It brings enlightenment, knowledge, reality. Maybe your ideas were too grand, but maybe you just have to start small. Maybe they can be worked on, they can be done, especially in this year, lucky year coming up. Yeah. Just keep plodding away. With the Page of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups. So by gaining knowledge, your cup will overflow. And it's the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Love and money. Yeah, it's a brand new beginning. In love, perhaps. Especially with Jupiter in your sign, that is possible this year. And it starts this month. It goes in at the end of June. So who knows what's around the corner for you? Hopefully all wonderful things that your heart needs. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Strength card, which is you. And as a well-known tarot reader says, when you show up in your reading, it puts you in a position of strength and power. So to get what you want out of the reading. So there you are. You have the strength. You are the strength, and you have the strength to do whatever you need to do. And please like, share, and subscribe. And comment. But know that you have the heart, Leo. You are the heart. Beating heart. And you are the sun. And it will shine again on you. So just keep going. It's your lucky year. Sometimes they're not lucky, but it's meant to be. Yeah, it rules Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is a fire sign like yours, so it will be good for you, no matter what. But yes, we will see what the next reading brings, and this is a good reading. It's not as fun as it could be, but it is good. All right, until next time, stay well and blessed.